I think you are one of those most prolific beauty queens. You have attended Miss Earth and Miss World, and these are not ordinary pageants. Okay, so can you tell us specifically how was it like competing for Miss Earth and for Miss World? So you came first to Miss World. How was it like?
Yeah, so that was my first international pageant, and I was still in the process of healing from that relationship, and it was exactly what I needed. It was all that positivity and sisterhood. But with being inexperienced, I felt so blessed to have a roommate like Miss Aruba and Catriona that was like 2 rooms down, and then there was Miss Japan and Miss India, and all these women. Because I was so inexperienced, they would tell me, oh, well, let us help you do your hair. Let us help you do your makeup. You should wear this. You should wear that. Always helping me to look my best because I was so inexperienced. And I feel blessed. And that just goes to show that women supporting women, that's where our strength lies.
Yeah.
Queens are supposed to fix the crowns of other queens. I'm all for women empowerment and supporting other women, because if we want to create that change, we want to get all those rights that we deserve and have equal opportunities, we have to start by showing that respect and that love within each other, woman to woman. And so that was an experience that really filled my heart, to be able to be part of this sisterhood of amazing women. And yeah, it was just a wonderful experience. And to think that years later, I'm sitting watching Miss Universe and Catriona is there.
Yeah.
And I felt so proud. I felt, oh my gosh, I was cheering her on the entire time. I'm like, she has to win. She has to win. Lord, please, she has to win, because she's a woman with an amazing story, an amazing heart. She deserved it. She had been working for years, and her and Pia Wurschbach are an amazing representation of how beautiful Filipino women are, but also how fierce competitors they are, and how much passion they have in their platforms and creating a change. So I feel honored to have been part of the Miss World in 2016. It was an experience that just opened an entire new journey for me, and since then I've been doing international pageants, and I never thought I could represent my country in an international stage. It was intimidating at first, but these women uplifted me. They never made me doubt myself. They made me fall in love more with myself, and I really appreciate that. And then with Miss Earth, competing against Karen Ibasco, another Filipina, this woman was on point at every moment, so beautiful, so graceful. She has a very delicate way to her, and her favorite color is pink, and she definitely demonstrated that in her wardrobe. Everything was pink. Karen was very authentic to herself, and a very intelligent woman. I think that that's what made her stand out. That there may have been negative backlash, but us girls who were there competing with her, we saw that she deserved it. We saw how much work she was putting into it and how prepared she was. And being in the Philippines was an amazing experience, because the Filipino people are so warm. It's a country that's so different, but so much alike to Belize. So I felt quite at home, even though I missed home. And I say it because we were staying in Manila City, and then we went to this mountainous area. I can't remember the name. And then we went to another place called Bawan, Batangas, I believe.
Yes.
And we went on this little island where we went snorkeling and diving. And I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm at home, I'm close to the beach where I feel the happiest, near the ocean. And apart from all the beautiful scenery and all the beautiful women that I was able to form a sisterhood with, being in the Philippines really changed my perspective of life. Because being in Manila, I was exposed to seeing poverty, like extreme poverty. And it really hits you differently seeing it in person than when you see it on TV through a commercial. Yeah. It made me question all of the things that sometimes I complain about, and just be grateful for the life that I have, because there are children that are struggling. They're on the streets, don't have a proper house, don't have meals guaranteed, don't have the opportunity to an education. And to think that sometimes we complain about our first or third world problems when there are people in worse conditions. And we need to learn to be appreciative, and with the opportunities that we have, prepare ourselves so that then we can help others. So being in the Philippines was such a growing experience for me. It was beautiful. In Miss World, like I said, I healed emotionally in a sense of loving myself more. And in the Philippines, it became something not about my physical, but about my emotions and my mentality. And I felt that trip really touched me somewhere deep in my heart.